Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, I am Alana Simone. As you guys can see, I am rocking my goddess braids for the first time. I have been trying to get these braids for months, and I found somebody to do them for me. And since I didn't record the process of her actually doing the braids on my hair, I'm gonna just do a video on how I have been styling my braids throughout the week. So, real quick, I just want to show you guys the hairstyle and explain kind of what they're doing. So they are knotless braids, but then in the braids, you guys can see I have these little curly pieces kind of hanging out. So I think it kind of softens up the braids a little bit, so it makes them look a little bit more goddessy, if you will. I don't know what that meant, but I have had these in my hair for, y'all know I don't keep protective styles in for longer than like 0.5 seconds, right? So I got them done on Sunday, and it is now Friday. So almost a week. They will probably be coming out in the next 2 days. The only thing that's a little bit annoying about this particular hairstyle is that the loose hairs, right? So these strands, they start to look not so curly after a while. Like they start to get matted. You guys can see like it's starting to knot at the bottom. So that is kind of annoying. I know it probably doesn't look bad, you know, like appearance wise, but just doing everyday life, you know, pulling it back, doing little styles and stuff, it does get knotted. So that is kind of annoying. And it doesn't help that I got them super long. So that's the only thing I would say about this hairstyle, is that those stray hairs can kind of be a little bit annoying. I'm so happy I was able to get it done. I had a little vacation, so that's why I decided to go ahead and put some braids in. But now we're gonna go ahead and get started with the first style. When I style my goddess braids, I've been utilizing the little curly pieces, so that if I do like an updo or if I do it to the side, I'll pick some of the curly pieces out just to give it more of a, you know, you guys will see in a second, but I've really been utilizing those curly pieces just to make the style look a little different. For the first style, we're going to do a little bun action. You guys will see what I'm doing here in a second. Alright, so I pull everything off to the side, like so. And what I do is, there we go. You guys can see where I'm going with this, right? It's gonna be a little side bun action. I just roll it like you would do like a normal bun. Like so. And I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. So I just tie it up like this. So this is look number one, a little updo but to the side. For the next style, we're gonna take this out. Okay. So we're gonna take this and we're going to pull it up like so. What I'm gonna do now, just to add a little bit more zhuzh to the look, is I'm going to add this gold string up top and just tie it around like so. We're gonna just tie it in the back like so. And this is the second look. Give you a little Coming to America vibes, you know what I mean? But do you guys see what I mean when I take the little curlies and kind of use them as, I don't want to say props, but use them to kind of make the style, whatever that means. Probably should have done this style last. Okay. Might take a little minute to get this gold thing off. Alrighty. Okay, so for the next style, I'm gonna keep this ponytail up here and just pick up everything else. Now I pick up most of it, but I'm going to leave some out, and I'll explain why in a second. Ooh. So y'all can see we just did a little high ponytail action, right? The reason why I say I'm gonna leave some of the braids out in the back here is because one, I don't have enough hands to get all of the hair up there, right? That's the first reason. But the second reason is because, yes, my braids are very long, but the hairs that I left out in the back here, I just kind of swoop them over to the side to give my ponytail even more length. I'm gonna back up here and show you in a second. So you guys can see here and have an idea of just how long the ponytail is now that I've picked all the hair from the back and just swooped it over to the side. Because the ponytail would have initially stopped at about here. But with the extra braids, kind of gives it a little more length, you know what I'm saying? So when you wanna hit them with a But yeah, so this here is the next style. I'm gonna go ahead and put a little picture of how I wore this out on my vacation. I was feeling, listen, y'all, I was feeling myself this day, okay? But yeah, so this is look number three. Look number three. They are quite versatile, I must say. So I do like that about this hairstyle. All right, so for the next look, what we're gonna do is just go ahead and finesse this into the next style, which is a bun. And this is the next style, little bun action. I did go ahead and leave some hair out in the back again just because I felt like the bun would have been just super heavy on top of my head. So guess what I did? And yeah, this is the next style. Y'all, I am living for these little curly pieces, man. I am like, whoever invented these goddess braids. And now we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next style. I think that might be it for the updos. My neck is starting to feel a little heavy. For the next style, what we're going to do is again take out my little curly cues. You guys can see I love these things, right? And we're going to just real quickly just twist back the hairs on this side, right? Rolling back, rolling back. We're gonna get our hairpin. We are going to pin it. We're gonna get the other side and do the same thing, pin it back, like so. I think that this is the most goddessy of all the styles in my opinion. So this is a good style if you wanna just keep the braids off of your face, but also give it a little different style as well. And for the next style, we're gonna take it back to the elementary days, okay? Do the second. Have y'all seen the Squid Games? That show on Netflix? If you have, please let me know your thoughts and how you felt about the show. I thought it was a little interesting. I'm not gonna spoil it for anybody who hasn't seen it yet, but it did creep me out a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. It did creep me out because I'm somebody who, I don't like scary movies, and granted it wasn't really scary per se, but it was a little disturbing in my opinion. So I think it was a good message at the end of it all, but it was a little rough, at least for me. So this is what we got for the next style. A little Minnie Mouse, Mickey Mouse action, hey. Something to switch it up for the folks, see what I'm saying? So for the last style, I think we're gonna try and just keep it a little simple. So I am going to just pick everything up and bring it over to the side. So we're gonna take two braids from the back and tie them around the rest of the hairs. And then go back the other way. Like so. And this is the final style. Just off to one side, a little side ponytail action. And just let it sit like this, let it hang, let it do its thing. Okay? I was playing around and threw it back in a little bun. It looks completely different than the first style, but either way, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know which style was your favorite style, and if you've tried goddess braids, how did they work for you? Let me know. Again, I am Alana Simone, and I will see you guys in the next one.